One of the challenges that reared its head very early on was about the entire property itself. All of us who were working on the early days of the story realized that it was two things. It was a reboot, but it was also a sequel. So, in sequel terms, there was a fan base, a very, a classic fan base, like myself, who grew up playing The Broken Swords and Beneath a Steel Sky. And the idea that this whole property was going to get a number 2, well, the number of eyes on this to ensure that we did justice to the original fans and we kept in keeping with the canon. There was a lot of passion. There were a lot of voices in the room ensuring that we would do the reboot of Foster and Joey justice. At the same time, on the reboot side, the reboot is meant to be a reinvention of a classic property for a new audience. And what you don't want to do is make something that says, we're bringing this back, and if you haven't seen the first one, if you haven't played the first one, then you're going to be behind. And so we had this constant challenge.
The old link terminal had long since stopped working.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
City's original digital curation device.
The robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits.
All aspects of citizens' lives. Their tyranny was ended when Savior Joey arrived and took control of the city. Joey replaced Link with our venerated Minos system, dedicated to creating the best city possible in which all citizens can be happy.
The hand scanner looked broken. I doubted I'd be able to use it anytime soon. The Joey Speaks looked like a gimmick, but I couldn't pass the opportunity to hear my old buddy's voice again. The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
These humble scraps of primitive circuitry house the spark that would become our beloved Savior, Joey. Many disciples of the Savior hold this board up as an example of immaculate assembly with rather less than immaculate soldiering. Notice, this attraction is currently closed after complaints of language of a most un-Savior-like nature.
Insufficient permissions.
Oi! What are you doing over there?
What? Who? Me?
Yeah, you!
I was, just giving the machine a checkup.
Good luck with that. Lost cause if I ever saw one. Meanwhile, why don't you get back to enjoying the exhibits? Quietly. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I just can't get enough of old history.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Joey? Joey, it's me, Foster.
Foster? It is really you?
Hey, old buddy. Boy, am I glad to see...
Let's talk more crowbar, Foster. Or whatever other great idea you have for getting me out of here.
Is that Joey?
Joey, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what they'd done to you.
Yeah, save your apologies for after you've got me out of this.
Everybody, it's an Aspiration Day miracle. Joey's speaking to us.
No, that's not Joey. No way.
Joey, it's really you?
Oh, great. Here we go again.
Joey.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
The hand scanner looked broken. I doubted I'd be able to use it anytime soon.
Meaning of this.
Someone, shut this thing Respectful noise. Quiet down.
Meaning of this.
Nonsense. There's no... Everybody out!
All right, everyone, stay calm. Make your way to the exit in an orderly manner.
The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. I had to find a way out without being detected, but not before figuring out where this leak guy was hiding out. Not to mention rescuing Joey. The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work. Joey had been hooked up to a speaker, forced to perform like some circus act. I got you, buddy. I built the circuit board when I was just a kid, and now I had it back. But it was more than just a board. My old pal Joey was on it.
What year is it?
Oh, relax. You were only unplugged for a moment.
Everything I ever loved is dead. Oh, hey, Foster. You're here too, huh?
Welcome back, Joey.
Is this the best shell you could find?
I was just collecting dust.
You've turned me into a vacuum cleaner, Foster. Again!
It's functional. Don't be ungrateful. And look, someone gave you a cool beanie.
Don't patronize me, Foster.
We'll find you a better shell soon, I promise.
Good. Because this one sucks. And not even efficiently.
Listen, we're in deep trouble.
There's something new. Care to bring me up to speed?
I came here looking for a missing child, Milo. He was kidnapped from my village.
Oh no, Rob. That's terrible.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Don't look at me. I've been trapped in that glass prison for years.
I learned about somebody called Leet here in the city. I think he's somehow connected to the kidnapping.
And we're gonna go find him?
That's right. I came here to find out where he hides out.
And to rescue me?
Come on, Joey. That goes without saying. If anyone asks, my name is Graham Grundy.
You come up with that yourself?
No. I needed an ID to get inside the city. I got this one from a dead body.
Jeez, Foster. Was it dead when you found it?
Don't worry, Joey. My conscience is clear. What are the capabilities of your current shell?
It's a vacuum bot, Foster. It sucks and it blows. End of.
Don't all these old vacuums have an interface probe?
I was really hoping you'd forgotten that part.
Don't be ashamed. It might come in handy.
I'm not ashamed. It's just cold in here.
That's everything. Great to have you back, Joey.
The Gat Chaps are back.
We were never called that.
Best friends.
That'll do, Joey. That'll do.
When we were designing the packaging, we wanted Foster and Joey to have strong silhouettes. One of the character designers plonked a beanie hat on Joey, and there was huge contention. Some people loved it, others hated it. But at least it did bring Joey into the 21st century. As you see, the beanie hat stayed. I do hope you approve. When we were designing the packaging, we wanted Foster and Joey to have strong silhouettes. One of the character designers plonked a beanie hat on Joey, and there was huge contention. Some people loved it, others hated it. But at least it did bring Joey into the 21st century. As you see, the beanie hat stayed. I do hope you approve.
An old monitor displayed the maintenance test results for the barrel transporter robot. The text referenced the robot's E-manual.
When we were designing the packaging,
Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use. Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use. Hey, Joey. You see that holographic map?
I'm not blind, Foster.
Well, it looks like it contains information about everywhere in the city. I need you to use your probe on the map.
Before we start talking probes, find me an interface port.
Joey, I need you to find the location E1594 on that holographic map.
One thing at a time. Find a way to plug me in.
How's the shell, Joey?
It's old, cranky, and it itches.
Suck it up, Joey.
You have a nice day too, Foster.
Anything here you'd like to plug into?
What do you mean, Foster?
That probe of yours. It might be our only way out of here.
Listen, if you find something useful, I'll maybe consider giving it the old Joey one too.
That's all for now, Joey. What a waste of time. The robot had retreated from the chaos and was peacefully recharging. The control panel for the service door. Tucked between the old work manuals was the occasional picture of dubious morality. None of it looked to be much use. Debbie does DDoS. Programming the Z80 by Rodney Zacks. RBMK 1000 reactor. Meltdown procedure. Grease my gears. Droid principles. In cold blood. So your android went rogue and killed your wife. The enemy within. Lure of the Temptress. Androids gone wild.
Union City is smaller than I thought. What's the scale on this thing?
Hey, Joey. Joey, I need you to find the location E1594 on that holographic map.
One thing at a time. Find a way to plug me in.
That's all for now, Joey. A metal panel was bolted onto the side of the table. The panel had been covering the table's interface port. An antiquated interface port was built into the side of the table. Hey, Joey. Got a job for you.
What is it?
Remember that leak guy I mentioned?
I never forget a thing.
Well, I've tracked him to an area code, E1594. Thing is, that code is part of the old system. It's obsolete.
Cut to it, Foster.
This old map shows the city as it was 10 years ago. The old system. If I can find E1594 on here, It would show me where to find Leet.
Have you seen the size of this thing? That will take you hours.
Exactly. I need you to plug yourself in. I bet you'll find the location in no time.
Give me a moment. Here, Foster. E1594.
Joey, you're a genius. There, that's the building I'm looking for. It's on the industrial level. Home Crescent Recycling Center.
This is where your guy Leet is?
I can't be sure, but it's the best lead I've got.
Okay, Foster. What's the plan now?
We need to get to that recycling center. But first, we need to break out of here without being seen.
Break out. Find Leet. Got it. Where can a guy get a coffee and a lube job around here?
A section of the expanded map showed the tracked location of Songbird's toy, Bilby. Home Crescent Recycling Center. In the industrial level.
I can see my house from here.
The terminal was switched off. Hey, Joey. That shell suits you, Joey.
Get lost, Foster. Wait, find me a new shell. then get lost.
Only if it shuts you up. Any chance we could hook your board up to the vermin robot?
That vermin robot is entirely Minos technology.
Is there a big difference?
Well, you know how when you plug me into a port, there's a right side up and an upside down way? They changed the ports in Minos so you can plug it in either way.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, but it does mean you can't just plug your headphones in anymore.
What were you doing in that exhibit, Joey?
I was on a journey of self-reflection.
Really? What did you learn?
I counted 2,147,483,647 sheep.
Careful, Joey. You'll max out your memory. What was the Joey Speaks exhibit about, anyway?
What do you think? People came from across the city to hear my wisdom.
And what did you tell them?
We are all living in a simulation, and death is the only escape.
And then what?
I don't know. I was switched off before I got to the noose part.
We need to figure a way out of here.
What do you mean?
We can't just walk out, not with the museum on high alert.
That's right. A priceless artifact has been stolen.
Really, Joey? Priceless?
You can't put a price on friendship, Foster.
Do you think any of this junk could help us out?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Can you help us escape, Joey?
I don't know. This old tin soldier might have a few tricks up its sleeve.
You got a welder in that thing?
Better. My probe.
See that transporter robot? What does it do?
Don't you remember? It transports stuff on a fixed route.
Maybe we can talk to it.
Talk to it. It's not clever like me. It just follows its programmed route. You think we can use it to get out of here?
I don't know yet.
Maybe I should probe it.
Now, to get back to escaping.
Make it quick. I've seen enough of this place to last a lifetime.
The panel had been covering the table's interface port. Hey, Joey. Now, to get back to escaping.
Make it
Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use. Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use. The holographic table now projected the schematics for the barrel transportation robot. Try giving this a look, Joey.
I hope you're not wasting my time, Foster. Interesting. Very interesting. It's the insides of one of those old barrel robots.
Like the one over there?
Give me a minute. Let me see if I can do anything with this.
Like get us out of here?
Sure. If you're lucky, I might even be able to get us out alive. What do you want it to do?
Let's get out of here. We need somewhere hidden outside this room.
Toilets?
Toilets. Try and aim for the men's room, Joey.
Whatever.
You almost done?
Don't look!
Sorry.
And that's done. Let's never speak of this again.
So what now?
Well, are you ready to go?
Ready.
Then climb aboard and let's go!
The barrel was just large enough to squeeze into. It was a snug fit, it smelled bad, and I felt stupid. Far from discreet, I'd managed to escape unseen.
That blows.
The relationship between Foster and Joey was really important in the original game. The scriptwriter, Dave Cummins, and I both loved a film called Stand By Me, about teen boys who go on an amazing adventure, and this inspired the attitude of Joey, as a moody teenager, to his best friend Foster. We have the complication of having two Joeys. Internally, we called them Little Joey and Joey the Saviour, but still managed to trip ourselves up as we talked about each. But I hope that to players it's pretty obvious which is which.
Warning, citizen.
Come on, Foster. Let's get a move on.
Joey, my oldest friend. My partner in crime. A real pain in the butt. I'd missed him.
What are you looking at, Foster? We have work to do.
That blows.
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Don't make me clean up in there, Foster.
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active. Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active. Warning, citizen.
Humans are so organic.
Citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Come on, Foster. Let's get a move on. Hey, what's a nice droid like you? Hey, come back here. Hubba, hubba.
Mr. Grundy? Mr. Grundy? It is Mr. Grundy, isn't it?
Of course, Mentor Alonso. Who else would I be?
Well, quite, Mr. Grundy. Who indeed, What brings you down to the Museum of New History today?
On Aspiration Day? Where else would I want to be?
Oh, perhaps at home, preparing for the party. Oh, my apologies. I had forgotten that you no longer have the required social standing. I wonder, may I scan your U-chip again?
I don't understand. What's wrong with my U-chip?
Oh, nothing, I'm sure. Just a curious little anomaly. Yes, there it is. A sector of corrupt data, almost as if... How very strange. Have no fear. I'll consult my colleagues at the Ministry, and we'll soon have you sorted out. I'm almost positive you have nothing to worry about.
Let's hope so.
Just one more thing, Mr. Grundy.
Yes, Mentor?
I'm surprised to see you wearing an aspiration brooch.
By the power of Joey, I am now a social climber.
So it would seem. So it would seem.
Alonso was definitely onto me. I'd have to watch my step around him.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Foster, let's read through my history. I don't think you quite appreciate how incredible I am. I like my droids like I like my coffee.
You hate coffee.
Yeah. Such grace, such form, such elegance. The cleaning droid isn't too bad either.
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Couldn't you have put me in that robot, Foster?
Citizen.
I'm not sure you quite grasp what a toilet is.
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active.
And I thought being a vacuum sucked. Nice guy. Friend of yours?
Not yet, and I'm not holding any hopes. You know I'm pretending to be someone called Graham.
Sure.
Well, that guy is investigating Graham.
So he's investigating you too?
You got it. Huh. Looks like they shut down the old history exhibit.
Well, duh. They lost the main attraction.
I've been thinking about putting it back.
Don't you dare.
Maybe they'll give me a reward.
Stop.
You think there's anything useful in this museum?
It's a museum. Nothing here but obsolete, worthless old junk.
You were in here for years.
Yeah, back when the place had value.
Aren't you worried someone will recognize us from the escape?
Come on, it's not like we're still rolling around in that barrel robot.
No, but...
It'll be fine. Humans forget stuff all the time. Like how you forgot your best friend.
How long are you going to hold that over my head?
We've got 10 years of material to get through, Foster. Buckle in.
Anything in this old museum that might help me find Milo?
There's the Spankles exhibit.
How is that helpful?
Kids like Spankles.
That's all for now, Joey.
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Union City wishes all
Fluids.
citizens a happy
You need them.
celebration.
We all do.
Graham had taken the tracked Bilby to the Home Crescent Recycling Center. I was sure this is where I'd find Leet.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Take me to the Home Crescent Recycling Center.
You don't have clearance for there, Citizen Graham. Please obtain a travel waiver.
If I was to get to the recycling plant, I was going to have to obtain a travel waiver.
Where would you like to go?
Take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.
You must be Grundy. Graham Grundy?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Tarquin was telling me you and he had quite a crisis on your hands. The pair of you rescuing some poor wee mite from certain doom.
Well, I suppose.
How terribly inspiring for you. Oh, anyway, just look at the time. I fear I shall lose the best table. Sir Reginald Arthur Schnipple requires his daily tipple. No inspiration sans precipitation, what? Good day, Mr. Grundy.
Nice hat.
Hello again.
Good day, Master Grundy.
Have you heard any reports of missing children?
Why, no, Master Graham. If anyone went missing, I'm sure AI Officer Greta would find their U-chips.
What if they were from outside the city?
Well, surely AI Officer Greta would find them by their newly implanted U-chips.
Fair enough. For all his poetry, Tarquin was still a Union City droid. Later, Tarquin.
Have a good day, Mr. Grun Day.
She's quite the charmer. I can see why you married her.
Hey, Songbird.
Hello, husband.
Husband?
Graham is my dear husband.
What have you gotten yourself into this time, Foster?
Just go with it, Joey. We have an arrangement.
Strictly temporary, don't ask.
What's with the Alonso guy?
Guy? I believe you're referring to Mentor Alonso from the Ministry of Well-Being. He's a high-ranking official. And we've just lied straight to his face.
Quite the team, huh?
If he knew what's really going on, I dread to think how far my kudos would plummet.
And what about me?
Arrested, deported, I don't know, not important.
Where's the Home Crescent Recycling Center?
Recycling? What's that?
It's where you take old things and turn them into new things to avoid waste.
That sounds amazing! Can you recycle me, Foster?
You don't want that. They'd have to melt you down.
Sounds painful.
And a waste of time. Union City has plenty of everything.
Do you know where I'd find Home Crescent Recycling Center? It's important.
You mean like a factory? Well, that sort of thing only happens up top.
Can you be more specific?
It's not here. That's all that matters to me.
Graham was a conspiracy theorist?
Always was. But before he went missing, he really changed. He became secretive. He used to close the terminal whenever I came into the room.
That's not that strange.
And he started spending a lot of time in the bathroom.
I know what that means.
And then he just disappeared.
Okay, that's the weird bit. What were you saying about kudos?
Were you born yesterday?
Let's just say I'm new here.
Okay, newbie. Here's how it works in Union City. Be a good example, stay happy, and you get kudos.
Which you spend?
Well, kinda, but not really. The higher your kudos level, the lower you are in the city. Simple.
So kudos is bad?
Aren't you listening? Lower. Lower is better.
Is Alonso coming back here?
For both our sakes, I hope not. But I'm not risking it, so don't even think about doing anything stupid.
Nothing stupid? For how long?
Very amusing. Until my kudos is back on track, obviously. But for now, you are Graham.
So you need a higher kudos to get lower?
Of course. That industrial pit up there hovers over me like a storm cloud. And this middle level is simply beneath me.
I think I understand what you mean.
But the lower level, now they are my kind of people. They've got standards that you don't see enough of round here.
I like the sound of this lower level, Foster.
I'm not sure we'd fit in down there. Your shell is too rusty.
Me? Take a look at your coat. It's filthy.
It's practical.
Oh, stop bickering, you two.
Looks like Graham was quite the photographer.
Oh, he was dreadful. At first I thought he was an artist. Then I found out he used those ridiculous antique cameras. It took hours to see the finished photographs, and he took forever fussing with the lighting. The only good thing about his photographs is that I'm in most of them.
What do you know about the Council?
They run the city. You know, like they always have since Joey left.
Can I speak to them?
Not with Graham's ID, you can't.
That's all for now.
Yeah, bye.
Commencing spray. Please stand back. Water tank depleted. Commencing refill. Water refill complete.
That is one big puddle.
Welcome home. Your delivery has been placed in your domicile.
Hey, Foster, remember back in the Gap when you made that thing? Tin cans all tied together, clunking around in the wind?
I couldn't access Graham's messages. I added that to my list of things to look into.
And you said it was art? This is better.
Hey, Joey.
I hear you.
Where do you think we need to go next?
Were you obsessed with getting that teddy bear from the recycling plant?
Any advice?
Hey, I might be the smart one, but that doesn't mean I have all the answers. Besides, you'll feel better if you work some things out for yourself.
You don't have a clue, do you?
Not the slightest.
Useful as ever. Let's talk later, Joey.
Okay, Foster.
Warning.